Now, I am not the best flow chart maker, but I thought it would be really helpful to understand how this process works. And when you apply for an SES job, it is required by federal regulation that all jobs are posted. The first line of defense or offense, depending how you look at it, is HR people. If you cannot get your package past the HR people, the rest doesn't matter. If you don't show that you're qualified in the way that the federal HR people are looking to see your qualifications, the party is over. Now, if you get past HR, then your application goes to what's called an Executive Resources Board, or ERB. This is 3 existing SESs in that agency. Now, depending where you are applying, it could be a smaller part of the agency or a big part of the agency. So let me give you an example here of what I mean. The Department of Agriculture, not that that's necessarily anybody's fantasy, but it's illustrative here. There's like 26 different agencies within the Department of Agriculture. If you apply for a job at the Department of Agriculture, your resume goes to the department level. So that means you could have scientists on your review board. You could have Forest Service people who jump out of airplanes into wildfire people on your review board. So the range is huge, potentially. The people on the Executive Resources Board go through all of the applications that HR forwards, and they basically rate them gold, silver, and bronze. The silver and bronze are done. The gold people get to the hiring manager. So finally, your application may get in front of someone who actually understands what you put on the paper. That hiring manager conducts interviews. This is very normal. And then the selectee only then has to prepare what are called executive core qualifications that goes to another board at the Office of Personnel Management called the Qualifications Review Board. And nobody from the agency that picked you is allowed to be on that board. So there's a lot of screens here, and I'm only spending a little time on this to make the point the people reviewing your application don't have a clue what any of your technical stuff means. And so when you think about constructing your resume, you really need to be thinking about your audience.